The 2022 Tokyo Game Show is going on right now as we speak, and when I was heading out to lunch, I saw an interesting retweet from the folks over at Hyperkin. So much so, I had to go back inside, grab my camera, grab my laptop so you can see everything that you're seeing here. Hey everybody, Gary here from Rock Solid Productions. I do thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I think we're one of the first to talk about it, and thanks to, I believe his screen name is Harimoto_AR for taking these photos they were going to share with you. Full credit goes to him, but Hyperkin did go ahead and retweet it out, so that's about as official can get. What I want to know from you here today, are you a fan of the TurboGrafx-16 and the PC Engine? If so, you should love what we're going to talk about here today. Like I mentioned, I'm here at lunch under a gazebo. Sorry if you're getting a little bit of an echo. But what we're here today to talk about is the Retron GX. And if we zoom in a little bit here, it is for the PC Engine. It is for the TurboGrafx-16 as well. And it comes with their Hyperkin TurboGrafx-16 controller. It looks like it has 2 controller ports on front and everything. Now, Harimoto did also share the following additional images. Now, this was taken right there on the show floor. I don't read Japanese. However, our good friend Google Translate, I was able to drop this in, and here is what we have at least thus far. The Retron GX, this retro console features high-resolution 1080p graphics. All their other consoles to date, I believe, are only 720p. The only ones that may be 1080p are like the Retron 77. That one may be 1080p. I would have to check that one again. But this is 1080p and selectable aspect ratios, 4:3, 16:9, and plays on TurboGrafx-16 and PC Engine cartridges, HuCards. I'm sure that just doesn't have a translation for that. Also, the original controller and USB controller are both supported. So again, this is going from Google Translate, but if this is true that it's going to accept both USB style controllers and it's going to accept the original controllers, that's going to be huge. Both are supported. The game compatibility is very high to play the original game, a true gem for retro collectors. Compatible with open source software. So this tells me that it is just like the Retron 5, the Retron 77, the Retron SQ, that this is basically running an emulator. And it's dumping the HuCard into local memory and then going ahead and allowing you to play. If it was a hardware-based system, then it wouldn't have a reference to open source software, at least speculation here. It is installed and can be used as is also easy to customize. Again, that's telling me just like the Retron 77, just like the Retron SQ, this is going to be using open source software, probably using some sort of core from RetroArch, something along those lines, featured by Hyperkin. So let's take a look at it real quick again. Let's bring this up. And like I mentioned, we'll try to blow this up a little bit more. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. So here we have the 1987 Forever logo in the top left. Closer look at the system itself. I mean, that's there already on the market. TurboGrafx-16 controller. It's decent. It is very decent. And I didn't notice this right away, but yes, there are, if you take a look, there are the USB ports right underneath the controller ports. Now, these do look like they are the smaller controller ports for the PC Engine. So if you have a TurboGrafx-16 controller that you're going to want to use, you're going to have to get an adapter or something along those lines to make that happen there. Very traditional sort of TurboGrafx-16 look as far as where the HuCard slot and everything is. Has the dog ear again from Hyperkin, which they've kind of been going away from. This brings it back. But being software-based too, it may be hackable. You may be able to run ROMs on it at this point. Not sure. But this is something that is pretty exciting. And again, you can see it is compatible with the PC Engine HuCard and the TurboGrafx-16 HuCard, or they're calling it the TurboChip. So this is just breaking news, hence why you're getting this kind of a video and everything here. But this is pretty exciting. I mean, we knew that the folks from Analog had theirs that they had been working on. We still haven't heard anything about it. The one thing that we don't see here is the back of the system. I would like to see, are we getting composite, component, and HDMI, HDMI only, composite and HDMI? What are we getting from an output on here? Also, I'd like a little bit more information as far as the software, but again, this is from the Tokyo Game Show, not officially announced here in the US yet. We're going to get it here in the US. I would be willing to bet. We have reached out to the team over at Hyperkin to ask them more information on this to try to get some more details. I have not heard back from them yet. Okay, so this is exciting. This literally just came across as I was checking my footage here, so we have a little bit more information. This is an official press release from the team over at Hyperkin. Gaming hardware developer Hyperkin demos console for PC Engine and TurboGrafx-16 at Tokyo Game Show, September 15th, 2022, LA. A playable prototype console, the Retron GX, is on display at the Tokyo Game Show, September 15th through the 18th. For a demo, Hall 6, blah, blah, blah. So tentative features, this is what we are really interested in. Compatible with PC Engine, HuCards, TurboGrafx-16 TurboChips. HD output, aspect ratio switch 4x3, 16x9. Comes with specialist control. I couldn't remember the name of the controller. It's the specialist. Has controller ports for TurboGrafx-16 with PC Engine adapter. Hyperkin is LA based, blah, 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 blah. More details, including release date, MSRP, are coming soon. So this is exciting to know that, yes, Hyperkin kind of peeling back the curtain a little bit, letting you know everything that is coming up. So super cool. Let me know what your thoughts on this are. Is this something that you would consider buying once that we have more information? What are you looking for as far as the sweet spot, as far as pricing? Under $100 would be awesome. Now let's go ahead, because I had already filmed the ending. Let's go to that ending right now. The fact that they went ahead and they liked the original post with just a set of bug eyes, that tells me they either know about this. Well, they know about this. I mean, there's no bones about that. They know that this is coming, and they knew that this would be out on display. Super excited to see this. Cannot wait. We have reached out, like I mentioned, to Hyperkin for more information. When we have more, we'll go ahead and share it with you. Now, are you excited about this? I know that Hyperkin has mixed reviews from people depending on, hardware-based versus software-based emulation. This is going to be software-based. Is this something you would consider? Are you going to wait for the analog? Is this something that would finally get you into collecting for the TurboGrafx-16? If I didn't have a PC Engine and a TurboGrafx-16, hell yeah, this would get me into it. I'm excited. It's interesting that they're doing the USB ports for the controller, but overall, looks like it's going to be a fairly small system. I mean, looking at the size of the HuCard bay here versus the rest of it, it's going to be about the size of a regular PC Engine, I've got to figure. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way, each and every time we do upload new content, when we have follow-up information for this, you are kept the most informed and up to date. And if you're looking for more information on, other Hyperkin systems, Hyperkin accessories, and so on, those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to help support Rock Solid Productions and be a part of our community, there's a number of different ways you can do so. First and foremost, join us over on our Patreon page or become a channel member here on YouTube. By joining through either one of those methods, you get early access to just about all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. We also give you shout outs at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also pick up some awesome Rock Solid Productions swag. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more available through our Teespring store on screen right now too. You can also pick up some of our awesome 3D printed cartridge stands, Amiibo holders, Nintendo DS holders, and more by visiting our 3D printer store on screen right now as well. Links for everything will be down below in a pinned comment. If you want to stay up to date with everything we have going on here at Rock Solid Productions, make sure that you're following us on the different social media networks. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK, and Twitter at Rock Solid Studios. If you're looking to pick this and other retro and modern gaming accessories up, make sure that you head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. He has a feature over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases, and Castle Cash is just like cash. He also offers convenient payment plans for more expensive items over $50. Finally, make sure that you use promo code ROCKSOLID10 when you're shopping at CastlemaniaGames.com, as it can save you up to 10% on most items on the website. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.